And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. On Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
You know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain, but if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the generational talent MP is.
Now Sacramento starting five. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Achua is out there with Sabonis. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And let's check in with Allie. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, I spoke to MP before the game. He told me he was very aware of the defensive challenge in front of him, but feels like these are the types of games that bring out the best in him, saying he's focused on turning in a dominant scoring performance. Guys, he sounded confident.
And when he's dominant, watch out. He's going right at him. That's his mentality. Hey, thanks. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting. So far.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
The three from MP. And again, Sacramento with the three.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Allen, no good. Sacramento's gone 3 or 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. MP fires from way outside.
Come on.
The three. And there's Levine on the assist by Sabonis.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Harris finds Duren. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that, literally.
The timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Hey, yo.
Harris looking it over. To the wing right side. Sasser. Hunter grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 14. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
On the court for Sacramento, DeAndre Hunter out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's MP. From another city, a separate zip code. Whoa, MP. Jenkins the pass to Harris. Now here's Kuzma. Over in the corner, Sasser. 6 to shoot. And that one comes up a bit short. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pistons trail by 15. To the left side wing.
Come on, box him out, man.
Here's Kuzma. And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Driving to the basket.
Hey, yo, Russell.
MP outside. They set the pick. The three. Another three for Sacramento.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at Duren. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
The three from MP. And the Kings another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
From 12 feet out. And Sacramento with the rebound. Just a tremendous run. Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Pass to Harris. Out to the right wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shoots a fader. Cunningham's shot is off.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
MP against Cunningham. MP outside. He got it up. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this league. And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
Kuzma on the move.
And that about wraps it up. And as the
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
We've got Durham. Harris is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Holland. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value. Those smaller, scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Carsons of the world. Perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said, it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Shots good by McKinney.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Cunningham looking around. Duran finds Cunningham over MP. It's hauled in by Achua.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Back to Cunningham. They need this. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. And it's off from 3-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Man showing some terrific range. McKinney's got 46 points.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots the 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Thompson against MP. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The dunk by Achua.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Cunningham up top by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
The Pistons have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GAF getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Shots good by Duran.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
The three from MP. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Harris. Back to Thompson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Duren. And he gets the bucket. Duren's got 10 points in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The three from MP. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Sacramento going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Monk has got the ball here for the Kings on the court for Sacramento. Monk is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's MP. Then there's Russell Westbrook.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Kuzma against Hunter. Cunningham outside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's McKinney. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris. 12 points for Cade Cunningham. MP looking around. He takes it in.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Detroit has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cunningham passes to Harris. And here's Kuzma. Cunningham outside. And again, Cunningham missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one's good. MP.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The three from MP. And again, Sacramento with the three.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Out to the wing. Kuzma, left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And here is Jenkins. Pass to Harris. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier. Two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Hunter against Kuzma. Hunter grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Gary Harris in for Jenkins.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Sacramento.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
A 3 from MP, and the Kings another 3.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
From deep three-point land, no good there. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
MP, you managed to lead your team to...
Look, when you're the top threat on the...
Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jeff.
Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now they just, they need a little more.
More? What you mean more?
They need a video of you talking about how you use Cognivibe and how it helps you live your best life as an NBA superstar and a lifestyle.
Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone. Other teams, they're sending their best defenders, they're sending help, they're double teaming you off the ball.
Sounds like a lot to handle.
Man, it's not just physically taxing, it's a mental grind to deal with the constant pressure and the shifting defenses and new looks.
Well, you know what it is, MP, no excuses. So, tell us how you deal with it.
Right. So, one thing that
MP in the house.
Tonight, MP may affirm his legacy as one of the most prolific bucket getters in NBA history. Will he set a new single-season scoring record in this game? We'll find out. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
Thank you, guys. This year, we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he's set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season from him.
Yeah, he just makes it look easy, just pouring it in every night. And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden, and it's Ellis in at the 3. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. A nice shot by McKinney.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mobley finds Harden. It's stolen by MP. Achua against Allen. Achua with a screen on Harden. MP, the pass to Achua. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Achua's got his second basket of the night. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thanks, B.A. Just now surfacing the news of Cleveland and the Cavaliers trade with the Denver Nuggets. They needed someone to lock down the paint, so they went out and got big man Jonas Valanciunas. He's valuable on both ends of the floor, and Valanciunas is also an expert at guarding in the paint. He can score as well, and he's got double-double potential still late in his NBA career. A huge get for them.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. And Sabonis gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some... We're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K Insider. Calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got Jared Allen, and it's Tomlin in at the 4 slot. Cleveland again missing. The Kings lead by 3. MP outside. From the arc. MP drills the three.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now here's MP. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. It's good. And now in the 11-point Kings lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That's tipped. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Westbrook. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Harden comes in for Porter Jr.
Mitchell!
So it's the Cavaliers now. 5 on the clock. Here's Ellis. And that time also a missed shot.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Westbrook, he's checked in for Sacramento. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Valanciunas is checked in. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. It's good on the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Harden with it, covered by MP. Cleveland again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Buries it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to Harden. Takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP outside.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Kings.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And as we go deeper into the regular season and the standings start to take shape across the league, let's have a look at where the rookies are at in the Rookie of the Year race. You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Fires in the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Ellis outside. MP against Harden. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Levine. Mitchell. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. A deep three from MP. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. MP getting it done for Sacramento. Training 5 threes in that quarter. 5. This guy's locked in. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been...
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a... Next on the docket. Appreciate you joining.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's Doug Christie's. Five as we get into the second half. Cleveland shooting just around 32% from the field. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here." People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted. Guys, back over to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Cleveland has possession following that last three-pointer by Sacramento.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
A nice shot by MP.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
It's stolen by MP. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Another one goes. Incredible.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
Here's McKinney following the score by Cleveland, and the three-pointer goes. MP's got 34 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Harden misses, and it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. MP with it, now guarded by Mobley. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Here's Harden. The three. Harden missing again.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
And yes, another basket.
With this barrage, he claimed the #2 spot for most 40-point games in a season.
And every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
Yeah, 53 games of 40 or more, passing Wilt's mark set in 1963. But Chamberlain's 1962 effort still looms as the top spot.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Ellis. Outside Porter. The three ball. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And here's Porter. Three-pointer, Harden. No good that time.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
The drive by MP.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
And, yep, it's good. Portis has got 6 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
He drops it from range. McKinney's got 45 points.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Harden from outside. And so it's the Sacramento Kings showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Defense is setting the tone. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so here's Sacramento and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Keon Ellis, Jonas Valanciunas out there with James Harden. And it's Porter in at the point.
All night. He just won't let up.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's not going to go for him.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
MP way outside. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the shot goes in.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
MP drives in. Here's Westbrook. And the officials call a traveling violation. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Harden from outside. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Here's the three. Another three for Sacramento.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Valanciunas. Cleveland working the ball around now. Harden surveying the D. Looking to get it going. And it's good. On the lay-in.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And it's Harden again missing.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Harden from outside. Harden missing again.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
MP left side.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Valanciunas with a screen on MP. Harden the pass to Porter. High post, Valanciunas. Pass to Tomlin. 6 on the shot clock. Now Harden. Shot to stop the run. Harden missing again.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
This one for 3. Porter pulls it in. The Cavs have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Harden missing again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Good! That's another bucket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Move around. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. For 3, nails it from 3.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead. And the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Harden drives in to get back on track. Rebound by the Kings.
What's up with that?
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.
Another strong game where you managed.
It's just another win. All this.
MP, I have to say you are buzzing.
Yeah. All right, Frank. Let me school you.
We may want to explore adding to the budget. We're still good for tomorrow, right?
Oof. Can we move it to later this week? Tomorrow is
I'm just starting to question my initial.
later in the week is dicey for me.
I could maybe do next Thursday.
I'm on the road. Friday?
Not great for me. More than a couple stinkers,
Well, what are you guys doing? Let's all dive back in and figure out if we can reach a consensus.
Talking to you, trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat.
Focus on this week.
Oh, you seen a little wear on the court?
Yes, I don't want fatigue to be an issue.
Birthday is coming up.
Issue may
Because I want to work on photos on Saturday and someone knows.
Yeah, see, I just caught that one with the last check.
Oh, nice.
Good luck out there, MP.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are... We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg. Joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bar. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Anthony Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 5. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Sabonis, the pass to McKinney. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Count that one. MP's got 11.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
The Magic trail by 9. Banchero, right side.
Go!
It's hauled in by Achua.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Drills it from outside. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
And Suggs throws it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. on the floor for Orlando. So on the floor for Orlando, both Wagners are out there, Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Banchero in at the 4. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has for us in this one.
All right, Allie. Great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
To the inside, Banchero. Westbrook pulls it in. So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Jazz in Delta Center.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Kings. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good, Wagner.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
MP, good.
The defense is far. Far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And finish off by Wagner.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by the Magic. And that'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Count it, good. Suggs has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And stolen by Wagner. Wagner looking it over. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And so it's the Sacramento Kings going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out. And that'll do it for half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's MP. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Oh, wow, my goodness.
Man.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters, MP is number 1.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Offline with his 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Guys?"
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Wagner from long range. And another 3 for Orlando.
Wagner with the right back at you answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
MP fires from way outside. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Wagner against DeRozan. Wagner passes to Black. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Westbrook kicks to McKinney. Launches a three, sinks the triple. MP's got 48.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Suggs against MP. No good from 11 feet. Sacramento's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. From deep three-point territory, Banchero grabs the board. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Orlando moving the ball around. That shot wide open. Banchero's got 10 points.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Takes the three, and it's MP with the three.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Black kicks to Banchero.
Look at yours.
His three-pointer's off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
I'm coming.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Magic. From the arc. The shot, no good.
Good rebound, MP. What?
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The King. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
He's checked in for the Kings. Timeout called by the Kings.
Back door.
MP against Suggs. Black kicks to Wagner. Pass to Wagner.
Over.
Softly drops in the floater. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
On the court for Orlando. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Anthony Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the center position. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Suggs against MP. Wagner a screen on MP. Suggs passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Great read by Suggs, dishing the rock in the two-man game.
MP outside.
Left side.
Puts up a deep three. Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. A nice shot by MP.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for Sacramento.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Three-pointer. And it's Suggs missing. MP outside. This one for 3. Offline. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams.
A great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. To score in 50 feels...
50 feels...
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always done.
Right here.
Right
MP.
MP.
Love to talk more about that. Right here.
Melinda Harkin.
Thank you.
A lot of it is just the motivation of going up.
Good game, MP.
So what you're saying is, if I score 40 tonight, everyone would get a free Cognivibe Sense of their own.
Right. If you score 40 or more points.
Okay, everybody, listen up. This is a very special limited time opportunity going down tonight only. But you have to tune in to our game.
He about to tear the roof off.
Welcome, everyone. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. We've got Ivica Zubac, Dyson Daniels out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Shepherd in at the 2. And for Sacramento, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's MP in at the 1. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys?
Just so tough to stop. And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
I think MP has exceeded any expectations that were created when he promised to score more this year. The way he's been attacking on offense, demanding the ball, getting buckets, those weren't just hollow words we heard from him. He is clearly a man on a mission.
Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of the run.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this. Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Westbrook, the pass to MP. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. McKinney's got 12 points in the game.
And the 3-ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Halliburton. Achiuwa with some nice D.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the fourth.
Now a timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Domantas Sabonis, already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Connects from downtown.
Well, what impresses me is MP's focus. He's not just throwing it up from way out there.
They've got Precious Achiuwa, Russell Westbrook out there with MP. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And Sacramento making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Daniels finds Halliburton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Kings.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Siakam against Achua. Daniels outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Off the left rim and out.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Zubac. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Halliburton. Over MP. Halliburton, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Kings. And that's it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
For the Pacers, Ivica Zubac out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Shepard, then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Halliburton in at the point. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
4-3. Drills it from deep. McKinney's got 9 points now in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Siakam for 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Halliburton misses. Sacramento leading by 23. MP, the pass to Sabonis. MP looking around. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Timeout.
McKinney's got 38 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Ivica Zubac, second.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Siakam outside. Pass to Zubac. Achua against Siakam. Lets it go. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Timeout called. Sacramento. Toppin, he's checked in for in.
Pick up left, watch right.
Zubac finds Daniels. To the paint. And Halliburton, the bucket, on the assist by Zubac. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter. They've got MP. Bobby Portis out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Clifford in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Zubac shot is off.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
McKinney. Oh, flying high.
Unreal.
Throwing it down.
That's just incredible.
Woo! Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Halliburton outside. Beyond the arc. And no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier. Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Daniels outside. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And Indiana misses again. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
And here's MP from outside.
Oh, come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got 32 points.
Well, look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
A deep three from MP on the money. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And
an incredible display of shot making.
No, not when the game first started.
Brian, back to you.
much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you.
Hey, MP.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, you got any of those?
Good game, MP. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and this is the last big matchup we'll be covering on Being Done. No. What you mean done? Like I know you're not talking about with Cognitive.
No, yes, I am. That was them on the phone.
What did they say? Xander, right? You said the video did great. It had great engagement after I dropped 40 for the promo code.
They were.
Austin, why?
That's the problem, okay? It was too successful. Apparently, they blew past their entire marketing budget in 24 hours. They ran out.
So they don't... Austin, it's just really hard to understand. Are you telling me they don't have enough money to pay us?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. But hey, at least you don't have to use the thing anymore.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was just getting used to using the thing, you know? I forgot one on the last road trip, and honestly, I didn't sleep well without.
Well, listen, you can still do whatever you want in your private life, but do not let anyone see you wearing one in public, okay? No free advertising.
That's cold, Austin.
About game time, the pain time.
There he is.
I don't miss anyway, so just stay out of the way and give me room to work. You're so arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the other team. With your back? I'd love to see you try.
Oh, great. What am I getting myself into?
Moments away, the setting in North Carolina, the Spectrum Center in downtown Charlotte. The Kings taking on the Hornets. For the Kings, the best in the business. We know these two teams rack up the assists.
Here we go.
Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And boy, has MP delivered. It's so apparent how much preparation he's done coming into games. He knows all the ways to break down an opposing defense. Anywhere there's a weakness in the D, he'll find it and turn it into points.
Now Sacramento starting five. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. And he knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
And that one is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's Ball with the three. It's hauled in by the Kings. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Miller against Westbrook. There's Ball with the three, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
MP again. MP's got 11 points. It didn't take long, but I think at this point we can agree that MP is on a course to be viewed as one of the great stars of the NBA.
To go from an unknown to a force in the NBA is something that you rarely see. It reminds me a bit of a young Jokic in that sense. Clearly, MP is a special talent, and the sky is the limit for him.
The Kings leading, and let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He had 63 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Knipple. And he's good on the three ball. Knipple's got him. Going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. On the court right now for the Kings, Russell Westbrook out there with MP. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Achua. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of three.
Ball with the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The three from MP. And the Kings another three. And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. MP's got 26.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Ball, and the layup is good.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
Ball against MP. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's MP for 3. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 20. Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Now, here's MP. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Sacramento, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Look here now at Charlotte. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Kings.
I'm giving.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And what a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee.
I see him.
Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his 7th assist here tonight. And a rangy 6-7 GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A nice shot by MP.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. Another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Guys?
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And here's MP for 3. And the 3 ball is good. McKinney's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Hey, get outside.
Count that bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's Ball with the 3. The Kings have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Miller grabs the miss. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass the ball. Fires for 3. Here's Knipple. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And finally they hit one.
Timeout.
8 points for him.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Portis, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Here's Ball. Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
DeRozan finds MP from deep three-point land, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight, and there it is for him. McKinney's got 42 in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass the ball. Takes a three. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Miller outside.
I'm up. Stay there.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, the Hornets missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
MP, that's for 2. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Ball from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hornets.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. MP has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings. And he's checked in for Sacramento. MP comes in for Hayes. Now Bridges pass the ball. Now here is Miller.
Get outside.
Charlotte moving it around. Bridges outside. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Hunter. He's out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's MP in at the point. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Charlotte calls timeout, and the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Diabate. To the left wing.
Back door. Yo,
Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Good work there as it goes.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Nice move. Ball with the rebound. Hornets shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. To the paint.
Who's watching him?
And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to this storied season one more time.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
And here's Charlotte. Pass to Diabate. Outside ball. Misses the three. MP looking around. Got it.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He showed.
Thanks, guys. A $50 and a win, and I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble, Doc.
Kevin, back to you.
Well, folks, that's going to do.
Right here.
Right here. Yo, T-Man.
Yes.
I think it's just about continuing to get better, to work on my craft.